You put a coin in your confidence bank. It's like a little piggy bank. Other people trust people who trust themselves. This point has helped me grow my confidence so much. My mom literally just bought me coffee. If anyone has been following for a while, you know I'm the biggest freaking coffee addict. If you've been following on my Instagram for certain, I've been kind of explicit about my coffee addiction. Anyways, you're probably watching this video because you know you can do and be more. You haven't reached your goal yet, and it's probably because you're in a lack of confidence. And how do we get that? By following this self-confidence formula. Unfortunately, I'm also going to tell you the thing that you don't want to hear. There is no shortcut to confidence, but I have made you a self-confidence formula that I'll share with you in a minute, that when you use it correctly, you will build your confidence way faster than you could do by just wishing and hoping that your confidence will soon show up out of nowhere. So let's dive into it. First and foremost, you have got to know about your confidence bank. Inside of you, you have a bank. Not literally, but you know, paint a picture of it emotionally, verbally, whatever. You have a confidence bank. The confidence bank is linked to your ability to carry through a deal that you made with yourself. Now, what does this mean? It means every time you tell yourself to do something and you don't do it, you're taking a coin out of your confidence bank. And reverse that. Every time you make a deal with yourself and you carry through that, you put a coin in your confidence bank. It's like a little piggy bank. The more coins the bank has, the more confidence you have. So when we talk about confidence, it's built on three things. I was like, two things? No, three things. One, discipline, the way we carry through deals that we make with ourselves, and trust and belief in yourself that you will carry through these deals. You know, this is a no-brainer. We become good at whatever we're practicing. So if you're practicing neglecting yourself, neglecting the deals that you make with yourself, you become good at distrusting yourself. On the other hand, if you're practicing and you're getting really good at keeping these deals with yourself, guess what? You will build discipline, you will build trust in yourself, you will start to having faith in yourself that you will carry through these deals, and you will build confidence super freaking fast. Now, if you know a person or two who always seems like very suspicious of other people, who like don't trust what other people are saying, you can almost know for a fact that these people don't have any trust to themselves either. You know, they find themselves in a space of not expecting to trust themselves, which is their reality, right? So they walk around thinking that, of course, I can't trust other people because other people must live like me, which is not true. When you turn that around and you start to build more trust in yourself, you start to build your discipline and you start building your confidence, which will naturally follow. You will start trusting other people more. You will start trusting the world around you more for what it is rather than what you think it is. So honey, start putting some coins in that bank. Make the cash bell ring, okay? And this applies to everything in your life. This is down to your alarm in the morning, when you get up in the morning. Do you get up by the time you set? Or do you snooze 10 times? This applies to everything in your life. Everything you say you're going to do, that's a deal you're making with yourself. And whether or not you're keeping that, that's a coin or a coin out of your confidence bank. And honestly, when you start to notice these deals and when you start to notice whatever you tell yourself and whether or not you're doing it, you will start feeling a difference so quickly, and people around you will start feeling a difference because other people trust people who trust themselves. When you show the world around you how much trust and discipline you have within yourself, that shows off to other people, and people will start becoming more comfortable with you. They know that whatever you tell them is true, whatever you promises them is true, because you take your deals with yourself so seriously that of course that applies to the deals you make with them as well. The second thing in my self-confidence formula, I like to call fake it till you make it. And honestly, I don't like this wording. I don't like this phrase, fake it till you make it. This point isn't that, but it sort of is anyway. So let me explain a little further for you. What I love about this principle is that you can basically become the person you want to be instantly. It is simply acting like the person you want to become. So in that way, yes, that is faking it. I don't like to call it faking it till you make it, because when you're acting like the person you want to become, you are already that person that you want to become. So it's actually not faking. This is just you right now becoming the person you think about you will become in the future. But when you can close that gap and bring the future you to the now, that's not faking, honey. That's just you reaching your full potential. That's just you being the person you want to be. So in that case, it's not fake it till you make it. It's just expressing more of who you actually are. In the beginning, it might feel completely fake. It might feel like you're taking on a persona that you're not, but just know that doing this every day, doing this as much as you can, will really close this gap from where you are now to that future self that you're thinking about, that you want to become. And I love this so much, right? Because you can be the baddest freaking person out there and still be true to yourself, because this is who you want to become. So even though it seems fake in the beginning, keep doing it, because you will eventually find yourself doing it and then not thinking, this is weird, this is not me, because now it is actually you. The third thing that we can't get around when we're talking about confidence, even though I know you want to, is to step out into the uncomfortable. And honestly, I will say, building your confidence, I feel like everything is uncomfortable, but there are certain things that are more uncomfortable than other things. And I want to dedicate a whole point to that. This is a whole thing, because doing the uncomfortable will build your confidence so much faster than doing what you think is comfortable. The things in your life, the challenges, the questions, the relationships where you feel like, ooh, I don't want to do that, that's kind of scary, are the things you should put extra focus into. So to tell the difference from like, what are the things that you should give more focus and what are the things that you should just like set a boundary and just never visit again, you can ask yourself first, why do I not want to do this? And if your response to yourself is because I'm scared, because I'm uncomfortable, because it seems like a big challenge that I don't think I'm going to be able to do, give it more focus. Go into that, because these are the challenges that when you accomplish them, you will build so much confidence. I was in the gym the other day. I know, it doesn't happen a lot these days. I've been doing crunches, and like me and my core, okay, we have just become friends. We haven't seen each other in a while, so it's like a build up, you know, like we really have to get to know each other. So anyways, I was doing crunches, and like in my head, one thought just popped up and said, I feel uncomfortable. I should probably stop. This shouldn't hurt. And immediately, without thinking a second thought, I was like, right. So I sat up, and then I became aware, and I was like, huh, what just happened? And so obviously I got back into doing it. It's just to say that our thoughts from fear, uncomfortable, and challenges, like they control us so much that we don't even pay attention to them. So when you start to actually catch them, change the way around and say, of course I can do it. Like, fuck that. You'll get so far. I promise you, your confidence is gonna build fast. And this low-key ties together with the fourth and last point of my self-confidence formula that I so truly hope that you will use, because honestly, this point has helped me grow my confidence so much, and it is to give yourself challenges. This works with yourself. We've been covering that a little bit in point number 1, but this works especially with other people, because it's when other people are involved that we truly get scared, that we truly have like a fearful moment, like what are they gonna think of me? Are they gonna tell me no? We come up with excuses to why we shouldn't contact other people. And this is exactly why we should, because first of all, we figure out that people aren't as scary as we think they are, and second of all, you grow your confidence immensely by contacting other people, by doing things that you once didn't do before. It's so wild how we just don't want to put ourselves out there. We don't want to put ourselves in a position where we can be embarrassed or we can feel ashamed. You know, most people's biggest fear isn't death. It's speaking in front of an audience. It is super scary, which is why we should practice it. I feel like the best challenge you can give yourself is to compliment other people. Whenever you're in a restaurant, when you're buying groceries, anything, compliment the server, compliment the cashier, make their day. The best about compliments is that, yeah, you make their day good, but also you are gonna feel so good. You're gonna feel so rich. Giving makes you feel rich on the inside. Obviously not money-wise, but on the inside, which is a more important state to be in. And the best time to give a compliment is honestly right after you've given one, because you just want to nurture this feeling all the time. And when you do so, you will build your confidence and you can start making these challenges bigger. Right? You can ask a person who's taking a selfie, hey, do you want me to take your photo? Do something for people. Put yourself out there. And if you're kind of scared of getting a no, you can like yes prove the theory to your question. Like whatever you want to do, if you want to compliment someone, if you want to ask someone something, if you want to offer someone something, you can ask yourself first, would I accept this? Would I say yes to this? Would I answer this question? If your answer is no, then don't tell it to a stranger. To make this video full circle, when you do the challenge, you go through it, you can put a big fat confidence coin in your confidence bank and do this over and over again every single day. You are on the fast track to building your confidence to the level that you want. I want to see your confidence shine and bloom in this world. You deserve it, and you're already so on your way to doing it by following this self-confidence formula. I know that confidence is like a fleeting thing and is something that I'm learning about all the time. So we might get an update on this formula when I go down the road of building more confidence, as well as you. So let me know your best confidence hack in the comments down below. And I just want to end the video by saying thank you so much for watching till the end. You know that means a lot to me, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.